Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to do a Super Archer Blimp Clone Invisibility strat, followed up by the Lavaloon. Now, before we jump into the video, I just want to say, make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe for more videos, because I've been uploading every single day, so that's always nice to see. And also make sure you guys use code TURNME before you buy any packs in the shop. My code is code TERMY, and it's much appreciated. Now, for the army of this video, I am going to show this specific army here. Now, there's many variations to follow up with Lavaloon, but this is the army that I am specifically using. 6 archers, 3 super wall breakers, 24 balloons, 2 baby dragons, 10 minions, 2 hounds, and 2 ice golems. Now, for the spells, 2 clone, 5 invisibility spells, and then for the CC, 2 wall breakers and 3 super archers. And then we have a rage spell and a blimp. Now, for the purpose of this video, I'm actually going to be using a hero potion and a power potion to have my troops all maxed out. And I think pretty much my army was maxed out before. But yeah, I'm just going to use it just to show off, fully show off the strength of the attack. And I'll go ahead and show up my hero equipment here. Now, I'm just using the giant gauntlet, rage vial, and the standard for the queen, archer puppet, and invisibility vial. And then the Eternal Tomb and the Rage Gem. Now, you can pretty much use, honestly, whatever you want. But I'm going to use the Rage Gem just because I'm going to be following up with the Lavaloon strat. I want my balloons to be a little bit boosted when I'm using the Lavaloon to take out the rest of the base. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and jump right into it. I'll be explaining how to do this army, what to look for, and all that good stuff now. So, the first base we find is a Townhall 12. It's not the most maxed, but I'm going to show you guys a trick here. So, first off, though, we want to see where we want to launch our blimp from, or send our blimp from. So we want to be wary of the sweepers. So both of the sweepers luckily are facing this way, which is not very good. And we have the air defenses over here, the warden over here. So in this case, because the Townhall is not maxed, I'm going to show you guys a trick. You can actually land on the Townhall 12 if the Townhall is not max level. So I'm actually going to show you here. We're going to go ahead and send some balloons here. We can send the blimp. In this case, we can use the warden just to make sure our blimp gets to the Townhall. And then we will actually land directly on the Town Hall if we can. This is what we use the warden ability to protect our blimp. We can actually land early here. We wait a second for our breakers to come out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Place our clone and rage. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Then we just count to make sure we time our invisibility spells right. And now once we get the value with our Sarch, we can pretty much decide where we want to go. In this case, I think I'm going to go from the right side here so that we can get the Warden Tower and the air defense and expo here. We can place our ice golem down here, along with this ice golem here, and the king, queen, super wallbreaker, baby dragons. Now these baby dragons are pretty much just used to funnel. You can also use like a balloon to pick off some buildings over here, some minions over here. And then pretty much our heroes are just going to walk towards here, take out another portion of the base here. And I was going to usually try to go towards the queen, but I actually don't see where the queen was on this base. I think she might have been taken out by the Sarch. Nonetheless, though, we actually got the save value with the Sarch here, which is always nice. So now we can send another super wall breaker here to just keep funneling our troops throughout the base. Even send a balloon here to help support our troops here, or our heroes rather. And then we can send another wall breaker to try break in here. Now, they're not going to be able to break out, unfortunately, but it's okay. And now we can see where we want to start from. Now, in this case, I no longer have my warden, but it's okay because my queen will be able to take out this other air defense. I'm going to place my balloons first, and then I'll place a hound, followed up by some minions from behind. And then I can place my other hound, like maybe here. Some more balloons followed behind here. Balloons here to support my heroes. And that's pretty much it. This base ended up getting crushed just because the Townhall trick we did where the Townhall is not maxed to the bomb, so we have no problem landing near the Townhall. Now, in this case, if the Townhall was maxed, level 5 stars, you can also tell, I'll show you guys how I was able to tell this, by the way. You can tell by looking at the Townhall level, because it literally says the level on the side of the Townhall. I forgot to place my archer down. Show you guys real quick. So, move this archer here, return our army, and then we can actually, yeah, we can actually gem this real quick, but I want to show you guys how I was able to make this decision. Reinforce it here. So if you go in the replay here and take a look, you can see it shows the level here on the side in Roman numerals, so this is level 1, but in this case, if the Townhall was not max level, if it was max level, I mean, I still could have landed, this might have been actually a risky place to land because of the NATO, but it's okay. I could have landed, maybe here on the CC. Anywhere not where there's spaces. Then you have to be wary of spaces because there could be like a NATO. In this case here, there was a NATO and a big bomb. Now luckily there was no big bomb here because I could have ruined my attack strat. But yeah, in the heat of the moment, sometimes you make mistakes like that. But just because I saw the insane value of the Town Hall, it didn't really matter. And plus, this base was not maxed out, so I also took advantage of the level of the base and the base level. But I could have landed like maybe here, and I still would have been able to get all this value here because the Town Hall would have went down, and as well as these other defenses here. So looks like the Queen was upgrading, which I did not pay attention to. But yeah, anyways, once you make the once you take out the area that you want with the Sarch, then you create a funnel. Take out one side of the base with your ice golems and heroes, and then you can push another side with your Lavaloon army, which is pretty much what I did here. So yeah, we can pretty much do the same attack again, and we'll see if we can find a non-rushed Townhall to do this attack on. I want to actually not wait. I want to go ahead and just gem these heroes here. And we can actually go in now, see same army, making sure that everything is good. I always like double, triple check my army every time. Sorry, I know it's just, I do it pretty often, but I like to make sure. So, this base is another Town Hall 12, not max, but the Town Hall is maxed here. We can skip it though, for the purpose of, you know, the base not being really up to par. Now, this base is Town Hall 11/12. We could do the same thing where we like land here and get some insane build. Let's see if we can find a little bit harder Town Hall 12. These bases are not really maxed out. Okay, this is more my liking here. So one Wizard Tower is upgrading, but pretty much everything is up on this base. So now once again, we're going to keep track of these supers. One super's facing this way, one super's facing this way. The CC's here. Ooh, one thing I forgot to mention that I made a mistake of in my previous attack that I just realized is the CC. So your Sarch can sometimes take out the CC, but it's also good if you can try to lure the CC out and take it out with your heroes. But in this case though, we'll just go straight on. And once again, the Town Hall is not even maxed, so we can actually maybe even just send balloons without a warden ability this time. We can get pretty close to the Town Hall without needing a warden ability. Maybe we can get all the way here. We'll drop our invisibility spell first, and we'll drop the clone down. Invis, and drop another invis here after the clone. And we can rage. I did not count my invis. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can drop the last one here. 2, 3, 4. Now, let's see, where do I want to go on this base here? Actually, I want to go, I think, usually where the Queen is located. So I've set up a nice funnel. I could go potentially here, here, or here, but I'm actually going to go for the top side to take down this air defense and the Queen here. So we'll place the ice golem here. Super wall breaker, king, queen, and we use the baby dragons to funnel our heroes inside of the base. Place another ice golem here. And then we can also use these balloons to also take out some other defenses if we want. But my heroes are pretty much working right now, so don't have to do much. Now, king ability can go up and take this part down. Send our other wand breaker here. Now we're getting insane value here. We got the queen, air defense, and multi-target inferno. And now we can see where we want to do our Lavaloon from. So I actually want to do, I think, my Lavaloon from this side here to support my main army with my blimp here. We can queen ability to save our queen from dying. Place our hound here. Place our other hound here with balloons followed behind. And honestly, I don't even think we need to do the ward ability here, but we'll do one anyways, just to save our balloons from dying just in case. And notice how I'm just waiting. I place my balloons first, and then my hound, that way my balloons have time to get to the air defense. Otherwise, the hound will just end up dying. So I'll also explain that here in the replay. We'll go over this replay as well, so I can show you pretty much more of what I did. It's honestly sometimes hard to explain the attack when you're doing it, because you cannot explain like the different little things that you're looking for. And I've done this attack so many times, so you know, I just pretty much know how to do it already. But I can go ahead and show you guys this replay, so I can explain it a little more once again. But yeah, as you can see, 3-star, same thing. So we can actually look at this again. Just got into Master League, which is nice. And I think I'll just train this army again. Maybe use it in a war attack. But I'll go over this replay here. So luckily, again, there was no CC. And also, so, like I said before in the replay, we're looking for this super, 3 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 super direction, place a blimp out of the sweeper. Now in this case we don't even need, honestly we could have landed on the town hall again, but I'm just going to pretend that this, I didn't want to do that again because I've already showed it in the first attack. But you can land anywhere, like on, like I literally landed on the CC just to basically show what I could have done in the last attack. And I placed the balloons here to check for traps and also tank for my blimp here. And then I placed my balloon. Now I don't want to sacrifice my warding because I don't have to. There could have been a trap here, which is maybe considered a risky play, but I knew there wasn't because if you look at the tombstone as well, there was definitely not a big bomb there, so yeah. Then I placed the invisibility spell, and then I wait for the wall breakers to come out first. Then I place the clone spells because you don't want to clone the wall breakers. Then I drop the invisibility spell again, and then I drop the rage spell. Place another invis. I actually delayed it by a second, which is an accident by me. Pretty much just wait for my Sarch to get the value. Being pretty patient here, no need to rush my attack here. Then I get the value that I'm looking for. Now this is pretty good value, and now I can decide where I want to go. And like I mentioned in the attack, I could have went from the bottom, I could have went from over here, I could have went from over here, I could have went from over here. But I decided to attack this angle because the queen will take down your Lavaloon army. Literally by herself. So if you don't take her out, it's basically the same as CC troops. She will shoot down all of your balloons and your lava hound single-handedly. So you really want to try to use your heroes and your ice golem to take her out if you can. So that's exactly what I do on this base. Speed it up here. And notice how my full focus is just trying to use my heroes to get what I want to do first step. First step was a Sarch. Second step is you're trying to get more value with your heroes and ice golems. And there's really no rush. You don't want to rush. You want to make sure that your heroes get the army, or get the value rather, of what they're trying to get. You don't want to just like put this and then put your lawlet on. I mean, you could once you get better at the army, but I would strongly suggest that you focus really on what you're doing. So that's what I did. You know, I focused over my king, take out the queen. Queen takes down that, take down the value, and then I go after I take down the multi, knowing for sure that I got the value. And then now I see where I want to send my Lalo because the air defense is here and I can path to here. Now if I would have sent the Lalo here, the balloons would have just went for the defenses and the hound would have went over here and then my balloons would have just died. So you want to also keep in mind of the air defenses and try to attack into them. So now there's nothing else that can shoot my heroes, my balloons rather. Besides the air defense and these archer towers and the expos being distracted by my king. That's why I decided to go to this side instead of the side. So I send the balloons first, that way my balloons have time to get on top of the defense, and then I send the warden, make sure my warden is on air mode, and then I send the hound afterwards. That way my balloons have time to catch up to the air defense. Now it's okay if like 2 of your loons go down, because you want your hound to go on top of the air defense, and then your loons to follow right behind, because like I said in the attack, if you just let your hound first, what's going to happen is all these defenses are going to be shooting at your hound, and then your hound's going to die, and then your balloons are not going to have anything protecting it. So it's okay if a few of your balloons go down. You want to make sure your balloons meet up to the air defense almost at the same time as your hound does. So in this case, like I can show you here, you notice how and luckily, I mean, I've already taken out most of the base, but you know, my hound is already half health, so by the time it would have gotten there, I still timed it pretty decently. But you know, the hound does end up going down, so this is a way to counteract that, or basically avoid that from happening most of the time, is just sending your balloons first, and then sending your houndman after, and then the minions, and then, you know, the most important thing after that is just your queen, if that way you don't time pill, so just sending the minions. The lava cups will also let you take out the rest of the base, and then, you know, your heroes will also, if they're still alive, you know, take out more of the base here, and then after that, it's pretty crushed. So I would say this strat, once you learn how to do it a few times, is relatively easy. It's the same as doing Super Whiz Lavaloon. So I actually want to show you guys an attack that I did right before. I was actually starting to record the video, but I actually ended up failing the first attack. I didn't use Troop Boost either, but I don't think it would have mattered if I used Troop Boost or not. The biggest mistake I made, and I want to actually show this in the video, is because, you know, there's always a chance you can fail. Now this base, right, was not a Rush Townhall 12. And the Town Hall was level 5, so I couldn't just land on the Town Hall, you know, and make a joke of the base. So I had to actually decide where I wanted to land here. So I decided to land right here by the Town Hall. Now, the one thing though that ruined my attack was I didn't pay attention to the CC. Now, if you can, like I mentioned in the second attack, and I did this in the first attack of this video, I did not check for the CC. So if you can check with like Maybe you could bring like maybe you can actually lure the CC with a balloon. Like I could have lured it with a balloon here, send it to the cannon, or you could use maybe like a hog if you really want. Just try to lure the CC if it's lureable like this, because this is very easy lureable. And then I could have just taken out the CC troops with my king and my queen and the ice golem over here, no problem. But in this case I didn't. Now I can show you the rest of the attack though. So in this case I used my king to take down the queen here because I don't want the queen to shoot at my blimp because I didn't want it to die. The blimp goes in. My blimp lands here, and I actually once again delayed because I think I misclicked my spell, but it's okay though. So now I can drop the clone. I'm counting, and I'm going to invis again, and then I'm going to rage. A little bit delayed on the spells, but it's okay. So I rage, and then I invis again, and then I should be able to get the Townhall here. And then I set up a nice funnel for my heroes to go through here, and you know, basically take out the rest of the base. Now, one thing I also made a mistake of is setting the king for the archer queen. Now, like I said in the second attack and the first attack, you do want to try to take out the queen if you can, but honestly I think here might have been not necessary because I could have just sent my heroes to go for these two air defenses, which is pretty much what you want to do. You know, after you get the value here like the town hall, and I already got the two air defenses, I could have just went from this side and take out the air defenses and the CC. But you know, I wasn't thinking about the CC, I made a mistake there. But always try to make sure you follow the basics of attacking and try to take the CC out. So now that I've already put my king here, made the mistake of putting my king here, I have to pretty much use my king because I don't want him to go to waste. I mean, let's say I still could have tried to push this side with my king or my queen and my ice golems, but I like to use my king as much as I can. So now I'm pretty much just trying to make my way through the base here, and then I'm just going to long from this side. But like I said, I did not pay attention to the CC or take into consideration the CC. So luckily there was a super dragon in there, and they ended up just taking out all of my army here. This is a pretty close attack though. My queen eventually did end up meeting up with my, you know, my hounds, and I actually missed the warden ability as well on the lava hounds, which is a bit unfortunate as well. So if I would have been able to warden ability the lava hound, I think I might have still been able to get it, or I could even lured it with this hole here. But you know, I just want to show you guys, it's really easy to make these kind of mistakes, and if you do make these mistakes when you're trying these attacks out, guys, it's okay, because I even make mistakes all the time. So yeah, as you can see, the CC kind of just messed up the attack a little bit here, and then I actually ended up failing the attack because of the middle of the base here. So just always keep in mind the CC troops here. I just feel like I should show this attack because I actually did end up failing, and showing you basically what not to do and what to do. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Make sure you guys leave a like on the video, subscribe, comment what you guys want to see next though. I've been enjoying uploading daily, and yeah, make sure you guys use code TERMI before all purchases. If you guys want to support your boy, you guys can follow me on all my socials. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube and Twitch. So if you guys want to go watch my streams, you guys can tune into my Twitch and Kick streams. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys all for watching. Hope you guys all have a good day or night, and I will see you in the next video or stream. Peace.